Jesus tells this crazy story about this king and what happens with the people. And the king is throwing this massive celebration for his son's wedding. And maybe we don't understand, but when the king says that he's killed his calves and his fattened cattle, he has set up the party with the best food that was available back then. They were throwing down. Who knows, there might have even been dancing. Now, who in their right mind would miss such a party? That's what makes this story crazy. The people don't come, then they make up excuses, and then some even kill the messengers. Crazy. And so, what is going on? What is going on? I think in the story, the people who don't come and make excuses are those people who are consumed with the world, that are worried, that feel like they have to do this, that this is more of a priority. They forget who is taking care of them in the first place. The role of the king was to take care of his people. We mainly hear about bad kings. The history is replete with bad kings who served themselves. But the good kings were about serving their people and taking care of their people. Taking care of all their worries, that everything was going to be all right. That's the main person that they needed to turn to when they were in need, was to turn to the king. Maybe they just didn't trust the king. Maybe they thought, maybe they had the wrong idea about the king. They didn't really trust that there was a party, a celebration. And then you got the people who kill the messengers. These are the sort of people that see the king as an affront. They are busy, they're trying to make their life a priority. They are trying to make themselves greater than the king. And the best thing to do that is just get rid of those guys. They're making themselves king. And anything or anyone that stands in the way of their ego needs to die. The good news, as we hear in the gospel, that all are invited. The bad and the good. Notice they list the bad first in the gospel. And, challenge for us. Come in off the street. Come in from the outside. Come here. Find your rest. I know that we are troubled and we are burdened with many things. Lay your care and your worries on the Lord, because He is the one who really takes care of you. He really takes care of you. That all things can be brought to Him. We can let go. You are in the right place at the right time, right now. And maybe you don't feel worthy. Let it go. Let it go. God isn't holding on to it. Why are you? He forgives us. He's with us always. And that He is the good King. That it is going to be a celebration. He's not all work and no play. There is some work to do, but it's not a battle. Life is not a battle. A lot of people see life as a battle, and I'm fighting, and they just wear themselves out. You know, it's not a battle. It's not about fighting. It's about surrendering. And surrendering to so many, surrendering to God's will. You know, just an example, forever I fought to write my homilies. Forever. It's only the last couple years that I have really come to enjoy it. And that's because I finally surrendered. I didn't trust my voice. I didn't trust that God was with me, that it was going to be all right, that whatever I came up with was going to be good. Good enough. I finally surrendered, and life is a lot more easy. What is the Mass? Do you know what it is? Maybe we focus on that it is a sacrifice. And it is. And you know what, as a church, we have really got that down pat. We've got that sacrifice down pat. Oh, it's a sacrifice to be here. But you know what? It's also a celebration. The sacrifice that is taking place here at Mass is the host who's sacrificing everything for us. We have the best food, God, overall. And that He loves us through and through, that we can let go and celebrate. What would it take for us to finally cut loose? God forbid that we put all our troubles and let go and enjoy. And we should see the celebrations that take place in Africa, celebrating the Mass. I would love to have seen what the Mass looked like before Constantine. Constantine, that's when Catholicism was accepted, became mainstream, and I could bet he codified everything, became more of a sacrifice and less of a celebration. Of all things, what we might need to learn today is to celebrate God. You are my beloved. With you, I am well pleased.